Hi. So today in this video, I'm going to be explaining in my bathroom. Sorry, it's just because the sun is here and I love the sun. I'm going to be explaining how to enjoy school. Now this is something that I've been struggling with, that I struggled with in the past. Now, first, for my experience with school, I absolutely hated it, and I thought it was so stupid that students are forced to go to college and to high school. Like, it's so stupid. You know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to hear any of it. I know. That's like a to the heart. I know. Because school is very stupid. It just molds you into this average person to just go ahead and go to college and buy a house, be in debt, not live your life. Well, that is not us. You know, we don't do that. We're living our life. And what you might be saying in your head is, Lauren, how can I do something that I hate and that is so stupid? Why should I do it? Why can't I just quit? And I tell you, well, because parents exist and they're like the authority figure and you have to listen to them for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, you can be forced to go to school. And you know what? Maybe you're meant to go to school. There's certain experiences that we're just meant to go through, and maybe school is one of them. And for me, that was a really hard reality check for me, because when I first had my spiritual awakening in 10th grade, I was like, boom, screw school. I am living on a bus with my sister as a 10th grader, and I will be super successful and all that. And you know what I did? I put a lot of pressure on myself to manifest so that I wouldn't have to go back to school, because school is stupid and school doesn't do anything. You know what? I might have been right about that, but putting that much pressure on myself to manifest a bus, to ditch school and become like this celebrity influencer figure, not cool. I'm not saying that you shouldn't manifest your dreams. What I'm saying is, I don't think you should manifest something really cool just because you want to avoid something else. Like, I'm still gonna live on a bus with my sister, but I'm not doing it out of spite of school. Yeah. So do some healthy manifesting. Take it from me. Not cool on my part. And I had to return to school, and I had this huge mental breakdown, and I really wasn't doing well. But then it was like everything had changed. Like, people welcomed me more at school. Like, I felt more comfortable at school. I started wearing and expressing myself more. I cut my hair. I put on eyeshadow and makeup. I wear these spiritual clothes. I wear long skirts in complete winter. And I talk about the subjects that passion me, like astronomy and spirituality and quantum physics. And I can talk more. Like, school just became this place where I can learn to express myself, where I can learn to step out of my comfort zone and kind of work on the throat chakra, because I was a shy person. And it just became like this. It was so weird. I was like, what the hell? Still, even though all those amazing things were happening, I still didn't want to go to school, and I still didn't like school. But what I told myself, I was like, you know what, Lauren? You're not going to get out of this one. You're not doing online because it's too harder. Trust me, I tried. And you just got to go to school. And to answer your question, what do you do when you're forced to do something you don't want to do, that isn't for you? Well, you make the best out of it. And how do you make the best out of school? I'm gonna tell you something and you might get a little mad. Sorry, there's a fly in here. No. Okay. this, for me, really changed my life, was school. I might still have the same opinions that school is stupid and shit, but crazy shit happened when I started doing this. I started thinking positive. Boom. You're like, oh really? No fucking shit. You're stupid. And you might actually click off of this video. But I'm living proof that it actually works. But it is the main thing that works for me. When I started being positive with school, everything changed. Like, in English, I read books that had so much meaning and that made so much sense for the time that I was in, and they were interesting and philosophical, everything I like, and they were just cool. And then I had another class where it was fun. Then I had two others. That one was photography, and it awakened my passion for photography. And then the other one was an easy pass. But just when you like remove or don't even think and just ignore the negative thoughts, when you don't complain about your school, and you just say the positive things that are happening to you in school, everything will change. It's like the law of attraction, the law of assumption, it's everything. It's manifestation. Albert Einstein has a quote, and it says, align with the frequency or the energy that you want, and you will get nothing but that, because that is not philosophy, it's physics, and it's exactly right. One thing that a lot of people do is complain about their classes and complain about school, and that's what I used to do. And I hated school, and I didn't like my school life. And now, I am okay with going to school. And that's really crazy to say, and something inside me is telling me to not be like that. But I'm actually happy to be in school. I know, it's fucking crazy. If you were to ask me, like, oh, do you think that, like, school is, like, stupid, I'd say, yeah. But, I gotta go to it, so I'm just rolling with it. Like, if you stop, you don't have to love school. You don't have to wake up every morning and be like, oh, school. Like, no. I don't wake up every morning like that. I'm like, oh, fuck is that? But then I'm like, oh, nope. And honestly, I don't even have thoughts like that anymore. Like, my thoughts with school, I just automatically think positive. And all my assignments are done in time. I do well on my test. I don't, like, overly exert myself with trying in school, and I make it on the honor roll. Like, I'm passing all my classes with good grades, and I'm enjoying my time at school. And I'm enjoying my time spending time with friends, which is something that, like, I would never do. And I'm expressing myself, and I'm gaining more confidence in myself, which, like, I never used to do. And now, after thinking all these positive things with school, guess what comes up? Like I said in my English class, we read really interesting books. And now I've met a teacher that thinks like me and thinks the law of attraction and law of assumption and manifestation and talks about that. And she's like literally like a therapist, and she's really cool. And she's in my life for a reason, and I'm going to school for a reason. And we're about to read a really cool book, and I'm super hyped for it. You know, like all these little things. And why did these things happen to me? Because I thought positive and I ignored the negative thoughts. Before, I used to think that I couldn't ignore the negative thoughts, that they were there to let me know or for a reason. But then I heard someone say, just ignore the negative thought. Like, don't even think about negativity. And I was like, but like, what about embracing the darkness and like the shadow and the fears? Like, you can't just like stuff that back. But you can. You're not stuffing it back. It's just inexistent. if that makes sense to you. Because before, if you're like me and you did shadow work and you were getting, like, embracing the shadow and you were embracing that negativity, it's all good to do that. But if you try to think or allow those negative thoughts in your head and think about them, then you're just asking for negativity. If you're chasing those thoughts or letting them get to you, it's inevitable. You're gonna get negativity. So if you play the society's game right, you will win. And if you don't play it right, you will lose. I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did. And if you have any other questions or want to know more, I would love to help you, because I think school is dumb too. But I'm enjoying it. So. Bye.